Men do care about the way that your body looks. You don't act like perception doesn't matter. No, it does. And men actually do care about the way that your body looks. Again, women are the only ones that'll say the face card never declines. Men don't say that because they will decline it because the body's not right. They will look over the overweight, obese women for plenty of reasons. But one of them is because, well, hey, look, I know that if she gets pregnant, she's just going to get bigger. It's not funny. If she gets pregnant, she's just going to get bigger. And if she's not already concerned about this, when she does get bigger after this baby, all I'm going to hear about is excuses, and she's going to blame the baby for it when she was already coming like that. All right. You don't want to deal with that. All right. Men care about the way men get to tell men to work out for themselves and for more women. They'll say, first and foremost, it should be for yourself. This is your health. But secondly, you are going to have more options. You're going to have better options the better you look. That's facts. Okay. Men can tell men to work out and they'll do it. Well, and then some of y'all, honestly, it's the weirdos that'll be like, I'm not doing this for anything, for anybody. And if the women want this, I'm going to sit on my ass and F it. Okay. Like, just let them go. Let them go. Okay. Let them go. But look, men get to tell men to work out for themselves. And secondly or thirdly, whatever, I don't really care, but it's okay to work out so that women like you more. It's okay. It's okay. But when women tell women to work out, they won't do it. It's a very different kind of response. All right. Women cut it out.
Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, I live for Stedman, but you know that Stedman has for many decades been the butt of jokes.
Yeah, because of gender rules.
Yes.
People feel like because she's Oprah Winfrey, who did y'all want her to be with, Barack Obama? That doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, I feel like that's the weird thing about powerful women, what we're left with. Mm-hmm. So I'm supposed to find love, but he's got to have a certain amount of money, but at the same time, I got to still be like... Guys, what's going on here? Why am I? Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge. No one cares.
No one
cares. And I frankly don't care if that's who you love. That's who you love. Why do we have to deal with that?
Yes.
That to me makes no sense. I ain't never look. My daddy told me a man needs to treat you right. Mm-hmm. He needs to handle and service you in whatever way you need service. Let me tell you one thing that Kiki don't need:
money.
From nobody. Now, if you want to give a little something and get my nails done, something cute,
but
I'm fine with it.
That? But shouldn't they make that effort, Kiki?
But you might still look like Stedman to the world, and that's a great role.
Because
if I was married to, I was with Oprah Winfrey,
right. You just be sitting up there waiting.
Chilling.
Yeah,
and Stedman, by the way, Stedman's esteemed.
Yeah.
Stedman has a whole career. He's just not Oprah.
Yeah.
So the fact that how dare people compare you to your lover?
Yeah.
I hate that Oprah had to endure that.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that she had to endure that.
It's
and I
true.
hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why I said what I said, because you had a good role.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be my Stedman.
Yes.
Come on.
He was.
When I played that for my dad said, yeah, because why did he want to be Stedman?
Would you get married if divorce was illegal?
Absolutely not.
Why?
You think you know somebody, and then you spend 5 years with them, and then you marry them, and then a few months later, they show you who they really are.
Do you think women would still get married if divorce was illegal?
I mean, it'd be less. It'd be less likely.
So why should a woman have an escape plan, but a man shouldn't?
I mean, it's a valid question, to be fair. I hadn't thought about it, but yeah, valid question.
I'm sorry, but maybe I'm missing something. Why exactly is chivalry dead? I don't see two damsels in distress that are in dire need of a big, strong man to come get them out of a situation that they have no hope of escaping. Or am I wrong? Because it seems that in this case, no matter what the men would do, they're going to be wrong anyway. They're wrong if they don't help two fully capable women with their vehicles, but I also have a feeling that those men would be in the wrong if they actually came over to help those women. Because what exactly are they wanting? A man to overlook the situation and tell them that they did a good job? Because then he might be accused of mansplaining, or even worse, of harassing two perfectly strong, capable women. But yeah, I don't think that chivalry is dead. I think that some women are finally able to take care of themselves, and they don't like it.
Well, chivalry isn't dead. It's exactly like you said. They don't need anybody. What they want is a man to come in there and do all of the hard work. See, they holler and they scream about, I don't need no man. I'm strong and I'm independent and I can do things by myself. I pay my own bills. And then when it comes to actually doing the work that you said you didn't need a man for, oh man, I really don't feel like doing that. How about we just get a man to do all of the heavy lifting and we just be girls? I'm just a girl.
You know what I never understood about women who go to the gym and try to expose the gym creeps? All you that really be going to the gym who got these fat asses, y'all be wearing these little to nothing spandex ass clothes. You wear everything to reveal your moose knuckle. You got on them tight ass shorts with the seam of the ass to make the shorts tighter and make your ass more defined. And then y'all be mad that men be looking. What do y'all think they gonna do? They're not gay. They like ass. I'm just trying to figure out where does it register in y'all brain that y'all be asking for this. You literally walk outside in little to nothing. And you wonder why people are looking at your ass or trying to record on the slick and all that little extra shit. Stop going outside presenting as a hoe at the gym. And I'm saying it like that because it needs to be said like that. If you have a real man that you respect, you shouldn't be dressing like that. If you respect yourself, you should not be dressing like that. Or else you're going to get unsolicited attention that you don't want. Some men actually be uncomfortable that you come outside like that because they don't want to be deemed as who's just being a natural man who likes ass and titties and natural women. And then they're looking, now they're being deemed as insecure or a creep or a pervert and shit. You're the perv. You be the predators going to the gym like that. And I said what I said. I don't give a how thick I am. Let me tell y'all something. When I'm at the gym, I'm there for one purpose, to work them out and stay healthy. I'm not here to be at a fashion show. I'm not here to be like the Joneses and be looked at and be all dressed nice. I will wear sweatpants and that. You're not going to look at me, sir. And in the off chance I do feel like I want to wear something or I'm going to get stared at, they have rooms that are isolated away from all the men. And in the off chance a man do come in there trying to look at me, I'm going to trip them out. Already have. All I'm saying is you got to do better. Because it's not the man's fault that you came out here dressed like a hoe. It's your fault. And what do men do? They look at him. They look. They're going to look. And if a man don't look, I'm going to think something is wrong with him. However, stop complaining about that you're literally putting yourself in position to ask for. I don't give a how y'all feel. I said what I said.
I've been seeing this trend go around on social media of literal married women and mothers going to concerts of male artists, recording those male artists, and then captioning the reel, "I'm married and still shaved my legs for this just in case. I'm a mother and still wore a matching lingerie set just in case." And then if you hit the comments, all the women are agreeing with them. And I just have to say, to all those women posting that and the women commenting, your husband should leave you. That is the most disrespectful form of public humiliation to your husband.
The reason why you don't hear about healthy relationships anymore is because of the fact that those of us in healthy relationships ain't got to say to y'all. Because anytime we tell you what we do for our husband or what our husband does for us, y'all look for any reason to try to come up with some type of excuse or some type of narrative that we're being controlled or that we're not really happy or I would never do that. Is exactly why your miserable ass is still single and exactly why no matter who you try to date or what you try to date, you still end up unhappy because you have this long list of what you feel like is supposed to come from a relationship. I can't remember the last time that I did laundry. But I will be out here taking the trash out because I don't give a... I would rather take the trash out than to be downstairs doing laundry. You take the trash out, you're a woman. You shouldn't be taking out the trash. That's a man's job. Your man does the laundry. You should be doing that. You're the woman. It just so happens that what he doesn't like to do, I don't mind doing. What I don't like to do, he doesn't mind doing. Like, y'all are weird. My husband cooks probably most of the time. My husband taught me how to cook because I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to season. And when he gets done cooking, I serve him his plate. I serve him, and then once he's done eating, he gets up and leaves, and I take his plate, and I go there, and I clean the kitchen. The reason why we don't be talking about how good our relationship is or how healthy it is because y'all's little toxic asses be coming in there trying to say something crazy, yet y'all are the single ones. Make that make sense. women say they're happy without a man because they can't get a man, they can't keep a man. Those are the women talking about stuff. Oh yeah, I'm 50, I don't need no man, I'm happy, I've never been so happy in my life. It's because you can't get a man or you can't keep a man, sis. That's why. So, and the other women hyping her up, oh yeah, women are happier now, women are happier now. You know how happy we are with our dogs? You know how happy we are with no responsibility and no man, you know, trying to touch us and talk to us? It sounds gay. I'm sorry, but it sounds gay. If men walked around and said, you know how happy we are, bro, without women trying to touch us and love up on us and be up in our face, bro, I've never been happier. That's so gay. That is literally gay, 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 gay. So, for y'all to sit up here and to talk about how happy you are without having a male touch, without having a male in your house, about, oh, we decenter, man. This girl's so male-centered. She's so male-centered. We're supposed to be male and female centered. Y'all do know that's how all of us got here, right? We got here because people was hunching. We didn't get here because people had pets. I'm sorry. Y'all are getting on my nerves with this. Like, y'all are so annoying.
That's what I'm saying. And I understand being self-sufficient. I understand because a lot of people, they want to do things on their own. Right, starting from it's no different from when you have a child and the child, no, let me do it. And you still got to show the child, no, this is how you do it. You're doing it wrong. No, let me do it. So it seems like it's something inside of all of us to where we kind of want to do it ourselves. But it comes to a certain point to where you say, no, I actually need help. I need some assistance. And you know you need assistance. Modern women know they need assistance. But yet and still, they're continuing to say, I don't need no man. I don't want no man. Until we get the clip that Lady J was talking about a couple minutes ago, where the women are talking about, well, chivalry's dead because men, they have the tools to jump the car. They have the cables. I really don't want to do that. I'm looking for a man to do that. I don't want to do all the hard work. I really need a man to do that. But anywhere else, oh, well, my girls will do that for me. If a man ain't meeting the standard of my friends, my girls, he's toast. He's cooked. All this other nonsense and BS. And when you say this, you get yourself in trouble. Be humble.
Okay, so now tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. So I take this girl to Trulux and she orders the prime ribeye medium with the king crab lobster, with the king crab truffle butter. It looked amazing. She doesn't finish it, puts it in to-go box. We end up leaving. I drop her off at her place. She gives me the weakest side hug ever. I was like, all right, I can tell. Like, I'm never probably going to see you again. I was fine with that, but cool. I get to driving up the street. I'm probably like 3 minutes up the road, and I see her calling, and then I look in the back seat and I see the to-go box. Am I wrong for putting my phone on do not disturb? I hit her back once I got home, but am I wrong?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've only dated innocent girls, and I'm gonna explain something to y'all. If a girl tells me no to anything that she did with another, I'm gone. And I get people gonna say, oh, what if she learned her lesson? What if she don't? Listen, whatever you did with that, you say you're not willing to do it with me, you're telling me straight to my face, he's better than me. Now, some can take that and say they cool with that. I would rather get with a girl who think I'm the best she can get and say, whatever you want, I'll do. I would rather get with a girl who lets me do stuff that she never let other do. Y'all be getting with girls who say, oh, I did that with 2 of my exes, I'm not doing that again, and y'all okay with that. She's telling you straight to your face, yeah, them niggas can get me to do shit that you can't get me to do. Do y'all know how stupid y'all look? And then some of y'all be like, oh, that's her, that's up to her, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then be crying when you accept that, and then another nigga come swoop in and get her to do it because now she finna do it again. That's just y'all being silly. If a shorty tell me she's not doing something that she already did for another, it's over. I'm not even gonna text back. I'm going about my day.
You've changed my opinion about you. When we first came in, I thought you were kind of stubborn-minded, and I see you're very open-minded.
I am very open. That's one thing I'm very open-minded.
You have a lot going on in your mind.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I said, I still don't like him.
If the one girl that gets paid for doesn't like me, that's good, right? Because at least the other natural ones that value like personality and friendship like me. So what you value is money for.
You're gonna let him say that to you?
I mean, I'm not even trying to start a fight, but I'm saying your value is different because
Is
like,
it?
well, because you would let a stranger literally blast you for $500. Yeah, I mean, so we do have a different like opinion. Like you've had sex with a lot of strangers.
And midgets and donkeys.
Okay, now you're trying to be like sarcastic, but I mean, you do sleep with strangers for money, so you value like you would literally sell yourself for like a finite cash amount.
And this is what a lot of men look like. This is how I see the world. And it's not even how I see the world. This is the fact of the matter. Oh, it's a little bit like this and modern women will go around, well, I don't think it's doing this and move the goalpost over here and place the goalpost over there. No, this is what you're doing. I'm telling you what you're doing. We're different people. No. We're the same because of this and that. Maybe we do have that in common. But this is who you are as a person. And you probably don't need to be doing that.
Ask a man what a good woman is.
Does anyone out there think that this individual has the slightest clue at all of what men actually think? Well, let's find out.
And watch him describe a maid with model looks.
Oof. Now that was just embarrassing. Believe it or not, though, that was actually a very good example of showcasing how a lot of women actually think, and they believe that a lot of men really think that way. Unfortunately, and quite obviously, they're not actually talking to men to get these sorts of opinions and to reinforce them. No, they're actually having most of these conversations with other women and from the echo chambers that they create for themselves on social media. But heaven forbid if they ever actually had a meaningful conversation or dialogue with a lot of men, they would realize that no, men aren't looking for a maid with model looks. Most men are actually looking for someone who's going to be there to support them, a partner, and someone to share their life with.
My opinion, men don't require that much. If a woman requires the same thing.
Wait, which is not that much?
It should be even because I require a lot. I expect my dude to require a lot too. I can't go to that with basic. You gotta require a lot because I require a lot as well.
You want a man that has the option to get other that turn you on.
Why would you want a guy that don't get no?
Then you're gonna be upset when he entertain them other too, right?
No.
Y'all want the that's handsome that could get all the, but you don't want him to actually choose the other. That's what you're saying.
You don't want a man that no girl looks at. Why the do I want you if nobody else wants you?
Because he got other qualities that is successful for a long-term relationship.
Back to y'all top three. He ain't passed the fitness check or the feminine check or the friendly check.
I'm pretty sure you don't care if you fit or not if you got that bag.
No, them niggas be ugly sometimes.
So you will settle, you will lower your standards in the attractive area because he has money.
This why I don't do niggas with kids. I asked my boo to get my feet done. He talking about some birthday party.
Why are you so broke? Why can't you get your own feet done? Why are you so broke? You hoes be busting down for a dude and then be like, can I have some money? You're broke. I'll be talking about how y'all don't date down, but you expect men to date in hell.
Yeah, you did ruin dinner. And where I would normally hug you, I don't have the strength to hug you because I'm starving. What you need to do is go out, work, make the money back, go get the dinner, and make sure we're fed. This is your problem, woman. I'm just joking. He did a good thing. He did a good thing. Fantastic job.
I don't want to say this but I am. There's not really any like men these days. Like, you know what, like masculine men. When I'm talking about masculine, I don't mean like bulk dudes, like, like dumb right now. I'm talking about like masculine men. Like, where are those guys?
What
you
are
know,
those?
like someone like my brother and my dad. They're like,
What makes a masculine? Yeah, what do you
man.
want in a masculine man? Like change attire type.
It has nothing to do with looks. It's just a guy who can just like support you and like no jealousy. Just like, you know, it's not easy dating me, you know, because, you know, like I said, I'm kind of like an alpha, you know, so I got to meet someone who's more alpha than me.
So you want more alpha, you don't want a beta.
No,
because a lot of
absolutely not.
alpha homegirls that I have a little bit more of a beta boyfriend situation.
Because I have dated someone that was very, very a yes man, and it was very sweet, but then it gets boring.
They just don't know what they want. She couldn't even answer the question. He says, what is a masculine? What do you consider a masculine man to be? And she couldn't even tell you. Somebody who supports you and is not jealous is a masculine man? That's your answer? Somebody's more alpha than you?
Hi, I assumed you were an athlete. I'm Stephanie Nicole. Hi.
Yeah, I play football.
I knew he was an athlete. No, but I just saw like the professional security man. We had the entourage. I was like, oh, I need to see what's going on over here.
Yep. We're from the documentary for our NFL team, so.
Oh my gosh, a documentary for the NFL team.
Yeah, well, I'll play for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What was your name?
Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy over here in Chicago, Illinois, from Kansas City. He's not playing around. He's really on it. He's actually in the NFL.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That was a professional yapper right there. You stay away from girls like that, chat. She was digging for gold. She was digging for gold.
My husband just informed me that he's had a very long, hard week at work, and so he just wants to enjoy the weekend in a clean house with some delicious home-cooked meals. And I said, that's great, because I know that his mother's going to love having him for a few days.
When someone asks if you see yourself getting married, but you're fully convinced that every single man is evil, so you're assuming all black men are evil? Gay men? Jewish men? Trans men? Well, that not only makes you transphobic, it makes you racist, homophobic, anti-Semitic, and also sexist. That's so tough.
So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but women are allowed to be broke. Yep, I said it. It's men that are not allowed to be broke. It's you men that are not allowed.
Fair enough. Men are the only ones allowed to be in charge of anything. That's right. I said it. It's you women that are not allowed to have any say-so over anything. See how that works?
To everybody who was talking about the dad who jumped over the Disney cruise ship to save his daughter, listen to this new information that Broward County Police released. I made this video a couple of months ago, and the comment section is insane. People assuming that the father did this. He's no hero for what he did. The man had a spinal fracture. Yeah, he's not even the one who put her on the porthole railing. The mother did to take photos. Broward County has released that the three of them were walking on deck 4 when mom stopped with the daughter and put her on the railing to take a picture. Now, according to police, mom said she believed that there was plexiglass on the porthole. After the little girl fell in, dad heard mom screaming, and without hesitation, he jumped in and he saved her. When he jumped in, he couldn't see her because of the waves, and so he heard her screaming, and he told her, keep screaming, keep screaming. He was eventually able to find her in the water, and with a spinal fracture, he was able to tread water for 20 minutes until they were rescued. He was surprised that they were rescued. And as a parent, I know that he jumped in knowing the chances were slim to none, but he wasn't letting his baby girl go alone. So as I said in my first video, he's a hero.
And we really do have to start paying attention. This is the stuff, this is kind of, and this is an extreme example. Hopefully this doesn't happen all the time. But this is the type of stuff that men are thinking about when they say, we got to lay our life down on the line for you. I have to pay the mortgage. I have to go to work all day, every day. You want me to go do this with the car? You want me to go take care of this? You want me to build that? It's literally the stuff it's time consuming. It's freaking inconvenient. It's inconvenient. And you're expecting a man to continue to do that type of stuff. This is dangerous. This is not some lake or some pond where you can throw out just climb up the boat. You know, hey, I'm riding by on the jet ski. Just climb on the jet ski. We're out in the middle of a large body of water. That cruise ship could have ran it right underneath it. Done. Marine life, stuff in the water could have said, oh, looks like I got a meal today. I'm going to take that. Oh, we got a big one. I'm going to take that one. And she'd have been up there screaming, hey, if you want to come down here with you can come down here too. Because we're looking for a little bit more. Thank God it didn't. But I thought it was plexiglass. I thought there was something there. Didn't check. Wasn't worried about it. Was just worried about living in the moment. Taking a cute photo. Not worried about security. Not worried about danger. Not worried about somebody's life. The man would have messed up back. Had to jump in the water. Didn't even have time to think. Had to jump in the water. Salute to you, bro.
Would you be okay with your boyfriend going to a strip club?
No.
Why not? That's really controlling and insecure of you.
I just think it's just like half fucking woman. I don't know. I just would feel uncomfortable with it. That's it. Like, what's the reason he's going there? Like, I don't, like most men.
He's got a bunch of frat boyfriends, and
I mean, I wouldn't compare going to a strip club. Like, a lot of people have broken up with their boyfriends just for going to strip clubs. Like, even if they didn't engage in anything, it's just kind of like, why are you there?
I think it's far more likely that somebody cheats at a bar or club versus cheats at a strip club. Because the difference is, when you go to a bar or club, there's people who will you there. You go to a strip club, trust me, the strippers definitely don't like the male clientele. They think the male patrons are pathetic. They think they're lame, whatever. They're tricks, they're marks. It's just money. They'll give the men attention, but it's just, they're trying to get money out of these guys. There's a better chance, if I step into a club, there's a better chance of getting laid in the club than getting laid at the strip club.
When are you ladies going to realize you got to do these things before you find the right guy? Because if you find the right guy and you aren't already doing these things, he's out. You're still in the club, still doing drugs, still texting your guy, best friend, brother. Gone. See ya. You're not it.
Women like to say that men who get rejected become the rudest assholes in the world, which I somewhat agree. However, have you ever rejected a girl from sex? Have you ever said, I'm not piping you today? That reaction. That's a reaction. She's gonna call you gay, bro.
A guy can't tell you to cover up.
Because women, they don't dress like that for men. That's the answer. Okay, really, go put 100 women out on an island with no men around. Do you know how they're gonna dress? In sweats, no makeup, hair in a ponytail. There's no bikinis and beautiful dresses and all that. That's a complete and utter lie. And then you say, there's no good men out here. We've been fucking telling you. But if you're looking for marriage and love and honor and respect and loyalty, what do you think a man is gonna think? Here's the crazy part, is what I'm saying is wrong, but it's how men think.
It's so easy for men. It's really simply easy. You walk into the store and you...
It's so easy for women too. But yet, you guys only focus on yourselves and what you think you deserve when it comes down to relationships. Anytime you go into a store, never have I ever heard a woman just say, oh my God, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this for my man. Y'all are always so heavily focused on receiving gifts from your man, but you never think to get him anything. He got to work for it all the time, but you guys don't work for it. Like my husband and I went to Tonopah last week, and when I went to an A&W, the first thing I thought about was getting him the mug, the 2025 A&W mug. I wanted to get that from him because I know he likes mugs. He drinks beer. It literally is not that hard. You could do that too. It's not always about you.
She proves you to know she's harmless, then green flag. But if she says like, oh, my mom is so strong, my mom's a strong black woman, I don't need a man because my mother didn't need a man.
What if you don't? What if you don't need a woman? You're a man, Nani.
Girl, you'll need men. You'll need men so bad that you'll get angry when you'll find out that these men are not choosing you for these things. You'll want men so bad. Mm-hmm. You'll need men. Otherwise, live without them.
Yeah.
And you know what's the craziest thing? Is that if the economy had to crash and then all of a sudden, imali doesn't matter anymore, and then guess who would have to run this world?
Men.
Exactly.
Why?
Because they're the ones building these buildings, fixing these roads. They're the ones, most of them are the leaders. We're just illogical, we're like emotional, we're just these...
Also, that's the importance of men in society.
Exactly.
Every time you'd say this phrase, I wouldn't understand.
Men are the structure and the pillars of society. Women are the cushions of society. If money didn't matter, abantu besifazane bangena engadini and then plant vegetables and take care of the kids and teach them and collect water and make the house clean. Men would build houses, build the roads, protect. But now, because there's this money, we're acting like we don't need them. We want men to be softer. We make men feel guilty for being horny. You need to feel guilty because I turned you on. My cleavage is out. What are you supposed to do? Look at my cleavage and pray? Of course you're going to get horny. Yeah, of course you're going to get horny. But society wants to make men feel so bad. Oh my gosh, you're such a pervert. If you don't want him to look at your cleavage, cover it up then.
No, Nani, I feel like you are enabling men being perverts.
No, if I was going to say that.
But why can't I go out with my cleavage and be...
I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not sucking, I'm not washing clothes and folding drawers and putting them in drawers. I'm not doing none of that.
Just another day in the office. Y'all see what type of energy she on. Viewer discretion's advised.
Unless he buys me my house in the hills overlooking the ocean in Malibu. He has invested into assets in my trust fund.
Brother, I know you like to give your 5 cents, but I'm here to give 3. Bitch, you can politely get the out, okay? My brother's gonna say it calmly and politely, but I'm not. I'm gonna let you have it the way you need to have it. You hussy, you damn Jezebel. The problem with some of you hoes, you always want a man to be a husband, but you want to be out here a damn skank on the side of the road thinking, man, talking about buys my house in Malibu, invests in my trust. Let me tell you something. Your ass gonna be walking the streets of Malibu trusting in God, you wouldn't like me. What makes you, do you understand that you have to act like a wife in order to be made a wife, okay? You gotta act like a wife in order to be made a wife. Who the wife something and they don't know that they have wifely capabilities? What if your food nasty after I marry you? Huh? What if your folding sucks? And you're not sucking, you want loyalty? What? You, ma'am, are going to be looking for a dumbass for a very long time because you're not going to find no man doing that. Maybe you can call on an alien, but you, heifer, out your rabbit ass mind.
This how I know I ain't ready for nothing. Because my little trick right there, you see him? Yeah. He is so nice to me. He's so nice to me. He be tricking. He likes to take me out. He likes to literally hand me money. All the things I said I wanted. But I don't want him. I don't like him. He annoys me. That's how I know I ain't ready for nothing. Because all I keep thinking about is the dude that don't do for me. And I miss him.
Esse vídeo mostra a enorme diferença entre o comportamento das mulheres e o comportamento dos homens. No primeiro vídeo, uma mulher em 2014 publicou um resumo de 10 horas de caminhada pela cidade de Nova York em um vídeo de 1 minuto e meio, com o objetivo de mostrar como as mulheres sofrem assédio diariamente pelos homens. Só de assistir ao vídeo é impossível não pensar como as mulheres enfrentam esse problema. Só que ela deixou imaginar que só as mulheres sofrem assédio. E para contrariar o argumento dela, 2 modelos decidiram fazer a mesma coisa que ela na mesma cidade para ver como iriam ser tratados na rua em menos de 3 horas. Os 2 caras foram assediados por várias mulheres, inclusive chegando a agarrá-lo para pegar o número de telefone. Inclusive essa garota de verde correu atrás do cara, chamando ele de delícia, e o cara não falou nada. Durante essas 3 horas, eles foram alvo de todo tipo de abordagem, e as mulheres falavam de uma forma como se fosse totalmente normal. Se fosse o contrário, muito provavelmente teria problemas. E a conclusão disso é que, na verdade, muitas mulheres só consideram assédio quando parte de um homem que elas não consideram atraentes, mas quando é alguém que elas julgam interessantes, o comportamento é totalmente diferente. Ou seja, nunca foi sobre assédio, é sobre quem está abordando. Eu sou Marcos Parker e eu ensino você a construir audiência digital com sua presença online. Link na bio.
Digo una cosa, un hombre muy inteligente, yo no recomiendo salir con hombres inteligentes. No lo hagan. Es un desgasto de energía no poder manipular. En este país los hombres tienen demasiadas herramientas emocionales, mucho lenguaje terapéutico. No me gusta.
I love when guys think it's a flex to be like, I don't chase women. Okay, bye. Go find your husband then.
Okay, bye. Hey, I'm over here. Please don't go. Oh no, where are all the good men at? I love women genuinely, but what they say and what they actually mean are two completely different things. What you actually want him to be chasing is his goals, his dreams, his passions, and his desires, because that is his way of chasing the things that you truly want in the long term, which is long-term stability and a secure family.
So I was sent a video this morning of this woman talking about how if a man asks you out on a trip, all paid expenses somewhere, that you are automatically expected to give him some ass. You know, no questions asked. He's expecting that and you should be giving it to him. And I was asked, how do I feel about that? And I would have to agree. First of all, I would say, why would you want to go out of town with a man who you're not even attracted to in that kind of a way? Like, stay at home. But yeah, if a guy asks me out and go out of town, I'm going to already have that physical attraction. I'm already like, yeah, that's what I want to do. You know, so yeah, I'm throwing that ass in a circle, throwing it around. And if that's not what I want, if I don't see that with him, I'm staying my ass at home. I might go on an all girls trip. You know what? There's something like that. But yeah, what's the point? Yeah, he's expecting it. I don't give a what kind of man he is. He's expecting it. Now, there are some exclusions to this, I would have to say. But overall, yeah, you getting tossed up, baby. That ass is getting tossed. But how you feel about that?
Pretty much that's it. I mean, there's nothing else I feel that needs to be said, to be honest. You supposed to be, first of all, you're supposed to be paying for yourself. You're paying for yourself. What do you think that you're going to, what do you think that you're doing out there? Hey, we're going on vacation. If you was going on vacation with your girls, a girls trip, you think that your girls would be paying for you? No. And if they did, then they would expect you to pay them back. Oh, I'll pay for the ticket, but I need you to pay me back. Or I'll pay for the hotel, but I expect you to get me on the food. Or Jasmine's paying for the Ubers. Hey, we're paying for her ticket, but she's gonna pay for yeah, I got the Ubers. I got drinks tonight. You know, and they run up a tab and I gotta pay the tab. And then we're even. But you're expecting, modern women expect men to pay the tab. They come out, they literally expect men to pay the tab. They come out there and do nothing. Come out there and hang out. They don't even talk to the man. They don't even talk to the man. Don't even want to halfway be seen in public with him. And then when the man has the nerve to say, hey, what's up? What do you mean, what's up? I ain't that type of girl. You could have fooled me. And that's why, what was that? DeAndre Ayton's lawyer said, send her, you know what? Send her out. Send her away. We don't got time for BS. Distance yourself from her. You got a lot of money left to make in your career, and you don't want her taking it.
Really? You're being recorded. What's up? I'm here to do my job. This is feller.
You are in the way, sir.
I'm in the way.
Sir,
I'm delivering gasoline, man. You can just swing out of me.
Hey, do your job better. Not that hard. You're being recorded, you fucking cunt.
I'm here to deliver my load. What's going on?
Oh, David, we have to go. I want to go see my godkids. This is...
Wow.
Wow.
Then guess what? I
So don't blame it on no girls that didn't do to you. Trust me, it was a stretch. You was outside having fun.
You actually have
with a
zero
weekend dress
clue what
on your
you
birthday.
have zero clue what you're talking about right now, and this is
I
actually
saw you at the
very
club.
sensitive.
I saw you at the club.
Because guess what? It was my birthday. I wanted to try to go out, and guess how long
I'm
I was
finna
there? I
cry.
was literally.
Let me cry too. You ain't finna do this shit. Hold up. She just put me on FaceTime.
Can we like
I don't know why
actually
this bitch just put me on
I gotta get
FaceTime.
out.
Prime.
I gotta get out, bro.
I gotta leave. Shut up.
Who here has a man that's a gardener, construction worker, and they do not pack them lunch? Like, it's 2023, we don't need to do that shit no more. We don't need to do that no more. Is that you? That's you? That's you, right? That's right, because you don't need to do that shit no more, huh? It's 2023, right? Huh? Stupid ass bitch. First of all, I don't have no problem with that if you decide not to cook for your man, but you have to understand the kind of man you got with. You got with a man that's gonna wake up early every motherfucking day. He's gotta work with fools that are just like him. You understand that? That's fine. We're talking about him right now. So why'd you get with him if you're not gonna take care of him? What I'm trying to say is you could have got with somebody else. You could have got with somebody who doesn't wake up early in the morning, man. You could have got with someone like me. I'll wake up with you at 6 a.m. Hey, you want McDonald's, bitch? Or what? You got with him. If you don't want to be with that man, don't. But there's another woman that will take care of that man real good.
Does he pay you child support?
I pay him child support.
Custody, is it 50-50?
It is 50-50. When we separated, I was not doing well financially, and I became quite successful after the fact, and so then he came to take his piece of that.
This is why we need.
You think I should have had him so I don't have to pay my ex child support?
I just think in general, like, the world's overpopulated, so I think, like, we need to, like, decrease population of unwanted pregnancies, because why would you ever pay a man your money?
It's actually a lot lower now than it was in the past. There are a lot less people having babies nowadays, and
Thank
the
God.
population is actually much lower than what it used to be.
Yeah, thank God. Shout out hookup culture.
What y'all men need to realize is that I don't have to bring nothing to the table but myself. You have to bring everything to the fucking table. I don't have to bring nothing but myself.
A man is late for a date. One woman says, "Ugh, you're late." Another woman says, "Ooh, you're late. Am I gonna have to punish you later?" A man loads the dishwasher. One woman rolls her eyes and thinks to herself, "Finally." Another woman says, "Ooh, baby, look at you loading that dishwasher, getting those dishes all clean." A man forgets to pack socks. One woman says, "You forget everything." Another woman says, "You're so silly, baby. I love that I get to take care of you." You already know which woman gets everything she wants and which one is left wondering why she doesn't. Follow for more love hacks that actually work.
You just seem very misogynistic, realistically.
So what is misogyny? So why are you using words that you don't even know the definition of?
No, that's not what I meant.
I think you are misogynistic,
So what does misogynistic mean, though? Like, just so I know what you're calling me.
Okay, so the reason I said it is just, again, based on the
Because you hear it on the internet?
Nah, bro, are you stupid? No.
I just went on a date with a man, and then this other girl walks into the bar and he leaves. I go to the bathroom, I come back. He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." We walk outside. The bartender, who I'm very good friends with because my best friend works at this bar, is like, "Yeah, he just left." I cannot do it. I can't date men anymore.
He walked out on $450. That's not even a date. That's a car note with mozzarella sticks. Ladies, I've been telling you to go on the coffee date. Cause worst case, you lost $5 in almond milk foam. Best case scenario, you find somebody that you can connect with. I don't think anybody in history has been stuck paying a $450 Starbucks tab on the first date. This is exactly why those fancy, expensive first dates never work out. So take it as an L, coffee date next time.
No one will give you more advice than a boyfriend who wants you to be his wife. And that's the truth. When a man is serious about you, he starts talking like he's planning a whole future. He'll be like, "Babe, don't spend that money, save it." Or, babe, maybe you should look at this career move. Or babe, you need to take care of your health. It's not controlling. It's not controlling. It's him wanting to build something solid with you. Because husbands think different than boyfriends. A man who just wants a good time, he won't care what you do with your life. No. But a man who sees you as his wife, he's already thinking about building a home, building a family, and protecting his investment. And that's you. And the funny thing is, you'll notice his advice starts sounding like love. Like he's not just talking. He's trying to make sure y'all both win. So, yeah. Pay attention to how a man speaks into your life. Because the right one, he won't just flirt with you. He'll guide you, cover you, and want the best for you. That's the difference between a boyfriend and a future husband.
Boy, which one of y'all started complaining about the women going to the men's restroom? This is crazy word. Got us in line because y'all feel some type of way. Equal rights.
Did they really just say equal rights? As if that was some sort of gotcha moment in this particular situation? Oh dear. And personally, I do find it rather amusing when individuals like to use words seemingly without actually understanding what they mean, but I digress. But equal rights in this situation does not mean that the women need to have access to the men's restroom, because they have equal opportunity by having equal access to their respective restrooms. Now, a person could argue, I suppose, that there should be more women's restrooms, but that would be something to take up with the owner or manager of that particular facility. But the real question is, if the line was longer for the men's restroom than the women's, how many women, in the spirit of equal rights, would be willing to let the men in their restroom with them?
Two types of men. The first kind of men will carry you when your feet hurt. The second type of man will say, I told you not to wear those shoes.
Both of them, because I am proud to say that I will care for my wife in any capacity that I can. However, sometimes it's like, oh, you have a headache? Did you drink the electrolyte water that I made for you? Did you take the ibuprofen I put on the nightstand? How's that coffee looking? She just won't listen.
Y'all, tell me why this dude told me to meet him at Osaka's at 6, and so like 6:10, I'm on my way. But he never texts back.
No.
And I get here, he's nowhere to be found. It's 6:50.
These modern women be on their worst behavior. What were you actually expecting to happen? You showed up late, dude. No accountability, man. What were you expecting from the man? Get it together.